First, the headlines. Federal government denies report of working against APC presidential candidate. INEC says fuel scarcity may affect 2023 elections. FBI operatives search President Joe Biden's home. The federal government has responded to allegations by Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State that some elements in the presidential villa are working against the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress. El-Rufai made the claim in Abuja on Wednesday. The Minister of Information, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, reacted while addressing State House correspondents at a briefing after the Federal Executive Council meeting chaired by President Muhammadu Buhari earlier today. Mohammed restated the president's position that his administration will only focus on ensuring a free, fair and credible elections and not favor or cause anyone to be at a disadvantage. He further contended that if there is anyone working against any candidate, it is not officially known. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has said that the current fuel scarcity in the country might affect logistics arrangements for the February 25 and March 11 general elections. INEC Chairman Mahmoud Yakubu made this known in Abuja at a consultative meeting with the transport unions such as Nigerian Association of Road Transport Owners and the National Union of Road Transport Workers, amongst others. The Commission shares the opinion and the concerns about the fuel situation in the country and its very impact on transportation and election matters, according to Mahmoud Yakubu, as he spoke to leaders of the unions. The Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission on Wednesday in Akure defended its position on the review of remuneration for political, public and judicial office holders in the country. The chairman of the commission, Mohammed Shehu, said that the step was aimed at closing the gap in salary disparity existing among the office holders across the country. Shehu said this at the opening of a one-day Southwest Zonal public hearing on the review of remuneration for political, public, and judicial office holders in the country, organized by the Commission. The chairman, who was represented by a member representing Ondo State in the Commission, Chief Dokumbo Ajasin, assured Nigerians that the review exercise would be fair, just, and equitable, in line with the provisions of the 1999 Constitution. The People's Democratic Party presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar has asked the Central Bank of Nigeria not to grant a further extension after the February 10 deadline for Naira swap. He said this had become imperative to ensure the purpose and objective of initiating the redesigning of the currency are not destroyed. In a statement released in Abuja on Wednesday from his campaign office, Atiku urged the CBN to immediately review the measures that it has put in place to ensure the seamless circulation of new Naira notes in the country. The news on the foreign scene. 500,000 workers went on strike in Britain today, calling for higher wages in the largest such walkout in over a decade, closing schools and severely disrupting transport. As Europe battles a cost of living crisis, Britain's umbrella labor organization, the Trade Union Congress, has called it the biggest day of strike action since 2011. The latest strike comes a day after more than 1.27 million people took to the streets in France, increasing pressure on the French government over pension reforms plans. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has called for pay rises to be reasonable and affordable, warning that big pay rises would jeopardize attempts to tame inflation. The FBI is searching President Joe Biden's home in Rehoboth, Delaware, as part of an investigation into classified documents, according to his lawyers. In a statement, Mr. Biden's attorney said the search was planned with the president's full support. CBS has reported that the investigation relates to a wider probe into the handling of classified documents. The FBI has not commented on the search as it was consensual. No search warrant was sought. And to Africa, Pope Francis has celebrated one of his biggest masses with around 1 million attendees in Democratic Republic of the Congo's capital, according to estimates. Huge crowds started to gather in Kinshasa well before dawn, including scores of schoolgirls dressed in white who danced along the Pope's roads. A public holiday was declared so as many people as possible could attend. Around half of DR Congo's population is Catholic, the largest Catholic community in Africa. And in sport, the Nigeria Football Federation has decorated 29 referees with FIFA badges and have urged them to be upright in the discharge of their duties. The NFF President Ibrahim Gusau stated this on Wednesday at the 2023 FIFA badging ceremony at the conference hall of the Goal Project in Abuja. He urged international referees from the country to respect the integrity regulations expected of them. Gusau was represented at the occasion by the NFF General Secretary Sanusi Mohammed. That's about the size of the news tonight, but before we go, a recap of the headlines. Federal government has denied reports of working against APC presidential candidate. INEC has raised alarm over fuel scarcity and 2023 elections. And that's Citizen FM News at 6 is edited by Lawrence Omorte. To listen to us online, please visit citizenfm.ng. I am Didiana. To stay with us, Super Citizen at Sunset continues in a moment.
Hello, Abuja. You are listening to 93.7 Citizen.